Good morning, everyone. Here's another informative video brought to you by MarketMindsMastery on markets today. Let's start with the Australian dollar against the US dollar. On the 4-hour time frame, we see the price drop drastically within 2 4-hourly sessions a couple of days ago. Since then, the market is trying to regain some higher prices. However, what was most important for me is that after the price made this higher high, entering to this 4-hour bearish engulfing order block, among with the weekly high, the previous week's high, it got rejected and it created a new low lower than this low here, which is this one down there, but it filled up this 4-hour gap. So at this point here, there's another order block, but it doesn't occur at a strong support. Therefore, I'm not looking to do anything with that for now. But if the price will definitely move a bit higher and cover some of these areas here, I will definitely be interested into this market. Now, to short it, of course. Now, prior that, if the price declines, creates a lower than this low here, touches the weekly support, it might gonna activate some either stop losses from people they bought here, and maybe they have their stop loss there. So that's gonna be buy orders that they're gonna get activated, or maybe buy limit orders from traders they are looking to buy the support. Whatever it's gonna happen, these things that we discussed, of course, on with our members on the analysis. And no offense, but we have the channels to execute our strategies and to explain further more. Okay, so you are very welcome to join to our Telegram channel, of course. Okay, it's a free channel, just to ensure that everyone's, maybe you are wondering what behind this. It's just a free channel. Next one, the euro against the US dollar. Yesterday I got a losing trade here, which is totally fine. I was trying to buy somewhere at support with the expectation of a rally on the euro because of the European Central Bank announcing interest rates. So my stop loss got triggered and market is keeps decline. But it's really important, guys, to understand that here there is a lot of room and the price will eventually move upwards to get into these levels. Okay, so let's be patient on that one. If the price continues make lower highs and lower lows, definitely we will be looking to enter short. But for now, at this point, I don't see anything with bearish engulfing order blocks or our strategy that it can be implemented and trade short. So a bit on the sidelines. Great British Pound US dollar is also another interesting pair. Let's zoom out a little bit. That's the 4-hour time frame. The price, see, it touched and entered into these low points here, and potentially we can activate some buying opportunities. So let's see what's going to happen. This candle printed yesterday on the 4-hour chart, it has this high and this low at a little bit, especially the low at a little bit weird point. So let's see what's going to happen with this one. A break and close underneath here has to be followed by candles that they're going to leave some space in the market, some kind of gaps, so we take advantage of that. But I believe that if the price will bounce off from these lows and it's going to move upwards and it's going to manage to enter into this order block here, bearish engulfing order block, it might going to serve as a continuous rally. So let's see what's going to happen. Next one, let's check the news before we continue with the other currency pairs. Yesterday was Thursday. European Central Bank reported their interest rates. They kept them unchanged at 4.5%, and the euro didn't really rally. Of course, the positiveness on the producer price index, excluded food and energy in the US, beat the expectations, and of course the US dollar would appreciate it. Today, Friday, not much in the markets in terms of news, because this harmonized index of consumer prices in Germany, it's not an event that usually spikes the volatility of the euro. And also the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index, it's expected to hovering around 79, and again, it's not something that we are very interested, in trading this one. Okay, continue with the USDJPY. The price created this break above the all-time high at 152, and it moved upwards. The sellers didn't get activated, but now there is a chart pattern like that flag pennant. So let's see what's gonna happen with this one. Usually it's a continuation pattern, but again, if the price will drop and fill up some of these unmitigated areas, then we might gonna see a new push to the upside. Guys, if you have any questions, please put them on the comments below. We'll be more than happy to help and assist. Next one, US oil. This 4-hour bullish engulfing order block, we put it from the beginning of the week. It really holds quite significant. However, there is this kind of descending triangle that founded within this uptrend. Descending triangles, usually they are downward continuation patterns, but when they found it in an uptrend around after a mature upward move, most likely they ended up being as a reversal pattern, but that's not the case, so let's not focus on this one. At this point, honestly, the price is not trending. It's in the middle of this downward trend line and this horizontal support. So for some traders, maybe this order block can be used to initiate short positions. For me, it's been a while that the price trades within this area, so I prefer to see a clear move to the upside. But again, this comes down to each trader's trading style. Okay, so some traders, they trade on the 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart, perhaps. Some other traders we trade on a higher time frames. But so if that's the case and you trade on the 5, 1, 15 minute chart, you observe that there is a bearish engulfing order block, maybe you wait for the price to enter into this area here, and you go down to the 1 minute, 5 minute chart and try to find that entry that will allow you to squeeze something out of the market in case your prediction and your levels are correct. Let's continue with the gold price. So the price of the gold created a new all-time high, as you can see, higher high, and it created this high with a strong, solid, and robust bullish candles, which we have to credit that to the market. So we can wait for a retracement and perhaps find some support around 2360 to enter long, unless something changes. Now, be mindful, guys, that once prices created all-time highs, then we don't know if it's gonna the move of the opposite move, it's gonna cause the retracement or just a reversal. So we have to be aware of that. As it's not at the resistance that we traded, or we saw it being traded in the recent past, and the price now overcome all the relevant resistance. From this point, we don't know if the price decided to decline, if it's going to be that retracement, I repeat, or if it's going to be the reversal. And how can we create a plan around it? Well, we can play the scenarios. If price comes up to this area, find support, maybe double bottom on the lower time frames, maybe reversal candle here, then we can trade it to the upside, or perhaps down there. But if it comes here and smashes through this high, through this swing high, then maybe we have to reconsider of taking the trade. Next one, let's check the DAX. So yesterday it was a very interesting trade for the DAX at this level here. After the price broke the downside, declined further, and it entered into this bullish engulfing order block. On the hourly time frame, it wasn't any trade directly, as you guys see. After we zoom in on the 15-minute chart, the same, nothing here. So the market sometimes creates the V shape that doesn't gives us the entry we are looking for. Next one, S&P 500. The price hovered around the previous week's low and found support, bounced to the upside. So at this point here, I was actually expecting something around this bearish engulfing order block. It didn't happen, it didn't occur, so it's fine. And from this point, you see the last 3 sessions, the buyers are still active. They didn't force the price after this bullish candle occurred to move lower, so we do expect continuation. Be mindful, there is a bearish engulfing order block here, and there is another bearish engulfing order block there, hasn't been tested yet, so it's very, very crucial. Let's keep an eye on this one. Looks like and seems like a promising S&P 500. USD Canadian dollar price finally broke outside of this monthly high that went from so much time. It's been since February, now we are mid of April. So price makes higher highs. We're going to be look for some retracement to enter long on this one. USD Swissy. The bearish engulfing order block didn't hold, but it acted as support after the price broke through, and it reaches the previous week's high, and it looks like that it moves higher now. It's on the go. And last one, guys, for today is the Bitcoin. It surpassed again the level of the 70,000. Let's see if it's gonna create a move to the upside and penetrate the resistance around 72. Let's see what's going to happen. It's still bullish on this one. I'm not looking to go short on Bitcoin, to be honest. Okay, guys, I think that's all from me today, and I hope you enjoy this video. Please leave your comments below. Of course, make sure you like and subscribe on our channel, on the video. It's the only way that we communicate. It's if you put a thumbs up on the video, it means that you like it, and it also gives me the feedback to continue producing these videos pretty much on a daily basis. So I would like to say happy weekend to everyone, get some rest, and of course happy trading for the rest of the day, and I will see you all again next week. Thank you very much.